Anybody else that would like to speak in favor of this request? Please come forward, state your name and address.
And I live at 5517 Old 41 South Lake Park. I didn't plan to speak, but maybe I can share just a small information. We acquired South Beach property, which included the lake bed to Long Pond, 3/4 of the lake, back about 5 years ago. And so through 40 years of living in this area, I have researched a lot of things on the lake and have come up with pictures that take us back to the 1940s that we're displaying in the restaurant. And we want to do a historical thing, so it makes a neighborhood restaurant, so we're only going to be open 3 days a week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We wanted to, in my husband's memory, do the Biscuit Club in the mornings on Saturday, which all of them used to go to Hardee's, the whole little group. And so we want to open for that day, probably 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm guessing we haven't decided exactly what time, and close at 11, or that's the call, so we have time to clean up. We plan to open like at 11 on Thursday and 11 on Friday till 11 at night. So the rest of the time, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it's closed. But in saying that, if there's the chamber or some of the homeowners association board members or somebody that would want to use the facility while it's closed to the public, we would be willing to have that facility available, because we really don't have a lot of places down there to have things. Or some of the church groups that want to get together, or just the little leagues or the school groups or whatever that could work with things on a private scale, because we do cater for charities. And the advocacy group in this past week, we did for the JCs up in Nashville with a pork drive for charity. So that's supporting the restaurant, so it won't be open like 7 days a week. So if that kind of clarifies that, and most of the building's decor will be all the historical things that we have in pictures that I have blown up that will take everybody back in time. Maybe somebody come in and tell me who they are, because I didn't live here then. But thank you.
Excuse me, do we have any questions for Ms. Wilbur? Okay, thank you, Ms. Wilbur.